on who we, TRA, are, what changes you might see, and then also a review of TRA's Plan Sponsor Link website, which is our client portal website, and also a walkthrough of our year-end data collection process. The data collection process will most likely be more important for those with 12/31 plan year ends out there, just due to the timing of this webinar, but it will be a good review for anyone that's on the line as to what may come. Just to give you a brief overview of who TRA is, we recently celebrated our 20th anniversary. TRA started doing administration back in 1996, and over these last 20 years, TRA has continued to grow into the leading third-party administration firm we are today. We continue to focus on defined contribution plans, really providing that front-to-back consulting and administration services that has been known since 1996. The plans we service vary in size, but on average, our plans have around 54 participants. TRA is a nationwide TPA. We have individuals located across the country, and we have locations in Appleton, Wisconsin, our headquarters, which are in Port Washington, Wisconsin, and also an office out in Woodbridge, Virginia. As a larger organization, we focus on efficiencies, and by doing so, we are highly departmentalized. This slide shows the different departments that make up TRA, but I just wanted to touch on a few. You'll soon be hearing from our accounting department manager, Linda Springer, and as you may have guessed, our accounting department handles all of our invoicing and receiving of payments. Questions on invoices can still be directed back to Mary Beth, but for payment on an invoice or to request billing information, you may speak directly with our accounting team. You will also soon begin to recognize our processing department. We do have a dedicated processing department, and they handle all of our transactional type items. So deposits, loans, distributions, things of really that nature will soon start to flow through our processing team. This really allows our plan administration department to focus on keeping your plan in compliance and assisting you with any plan questions. Our plan administration department is one that you'll likely become most familiar with, or really may already be due to your relationship with Mary Beth. This team of employees are the individuals that you'll be working with on a day-to-day basis, and also the team that will be completing your annual compliance testing. We're here to help, so any questions will still go to the individual you work with on a day-to-day basis. Speaking of Mary Beth, I will now turn it over to her to provide a little bit more information on TRA and the transition of your plan.
Thank you, Carrie, and good afternoon, everyone. I want to thank each of you for being a part of this presentation and for spending some time with us as we discuss what I feel is a very exciting time for me, as well as for each of you and your plan participants. Many of you have worked with me as your TPA for more years than I want to admit, and I know you all know that your concerns and needs have always been our top priority and our goal as the administrator of your retirement plan. Since the acquisition of Benefit Planning and Administration, BPA, by the Retirement Advantage, TRA, I have been convinced that the dedication and commitment that you have come to know, trust, and rely on will remain the same and in many ways will be enhanced. I'm very excited and know that you will be as well with the service level that TRA offers and with the much needed additional support for me and for you, both on a personal and a technology level. During this transition period, the BPA staff and TRA want to assure you that we will continue to work with you on any current outstanding plan work, and we're looking forward to a long relationship working alongside you to administer your retirement plan into the future. You should continue, as Carrie said, to address any questions or concerns directly to me or to Linda Carver, just as you have done in the past. Linda and I will still be working out of the local area and will continue to be available to serve you as we have in the past. Partnering with TPA, I think you will find that their primary goal as has been yours and mine over the years, is to offer the best retirement plan design and service we can to each of you and to your employees, always ensuring that your plans operate in compliance with the complex laws that govern them. TRA is committed to delivering personalized retirement solutions for privately held business owners and their employees, helping them achieve their retirement goals. As I have begun to learn TRA systems and to get to know their employees, I am very impressed with the support and attention to details that I have personally experienced. TRA, an industry leader in providing retirement plan solutions, brings years of experience and knowledge in their ability to assist our plan advisors and sponsors in meeting unique plan design goals and in providing exceptional customer service. TRA's dedication to serving their clients, whether large or small, comes through loud and clear in each of their employees and in every department. Technology, as we all know, brings many enhancements and efficiencies to any organization. The technology that I have witnessed personally during the last few weeks with TRA assures me that all aspects of your retirement plans will be administered not only efficiently, but will also ensure complete accuracy in the administration of your plans. This is an exciting time for me, for you, and for your participants. I know that you will agree with me as you begin to use the TRA systems and work with not only the BPA staff that you're used to, but work with the others on the TRA staff that will bring their support and expertise to each of your plans. Again, I want to personally thank each of you for being here today, for your past business, and for your continued business with us. I would like to turn this the presentation over now to Linda, TRA's accounting manager, who will explain TRA's accounting processes.
Thank you, Mary Beth. Good afternoon, everyone. As Mary Beth said, my name is Linda Springer, and I am the accounting manager at TRA. With any change of this type, it's only natural that some of the first questions you may have are around the area of fees and billing. I'll be answering some of those questions for you today. One of the first questions you may have is, will my annual administrative fees change? And the answer is no. Your annual fees are not going to change. We'll follow the same fee schedule you were given by BPA. We like to take this first year that you're with us to get to know you and your plan better before we determine if any fee changes would be appropriate. TRA does review its fee schedules every 2 to 3 years, so you'll be put into that review cycle going forward after 2017. And we always provide a minimum 60 days written notice to you before we make any changes to your fees. Although your fees will remain the same, the frequency with which you receive invoices may change. TRA's standard practice is to pre-bill for services on a quarterly basis. After we've finished setting everything up in our systems, which we expect will be completed by the end of this month, we will be producing the first quarter invoices shortly afterward. You can expect to receive that invoice in your email box as TRA sends invoices electronically via email. In the near future, you'll also receive a planned service agreement from TRA that we will ask you to execute and return to us. Next, I'd like to talk about the different options that TRA offers for you to pay your invoices and manage your TRA account. If you'd prefer to not have to think about paying your invoice, we can set you up for automatic ACH. With this option, you would complete an authorization form, and once that is in place, we would initiate an ACH withdrawal from the bank account that you designate approximately 10 days after the date of your invoice. This still gives you time to review your invoice and clear up any questions you may have prior to the payment being made. If you would like to set up automatic ACH, please email the accounting team and we'll send the ACH authorization form to you. Another payment option that we offer is credit cards. To pay by credit card, you may call TRA's toll-free number at 888-872-2364, and you'll be directed to a member of the accounting team who will take your information over the phone. Of course, you can always make your payment via a check, which you would mail along with the remittance portion from the invoice to our lockbox address for payments, as you see on the screen, and which is also on the remittance portion of your invoice. Please note that this address is for invoice payments only. Do not mail planned contributions or other correspondence to this address. Finally, one service enhancement that TRA is pleased to offer you is our online payment system, which we call My Account Link, that you can use to view your TRA account history, open your open invoices, and pay any open invoices via either a credit or a debit card, or by authorizing a one-time ACH withdrawal from your bank account. You see on this screen a snapshot of what the home page looks like when you're logged into My Account Link. I do want to emphasize that use of My Account Link is totally optional. You're not required to create an account, and you don't need to do so if you don't find that this would be the most efficient option for you. However, I did want to make you aware that it is an option that we offer. On the next couple of slides, I'll give you a brief overview of how My Account Link works so that you can decide up front if this is an option you would find beneficial. To set up your access, you can either open up a web browser and enter billpay.tra401k.com into the URL bar, or you can access it directly from TRA's website, tra401k.com, and under the login drop-down at the top of our home page, you would click on the My Account Link login button. From there, you'll be brought to the Welcome Login screen, where you'll click on the Create an Account link under the login box and then follow the instructions to set up your access. To do this, you need to know two pieces of information. One is your 6-character TRA account number, and the second is your billing address zip code. So you will want to wait until you receive your first invoice before you set up your login for My Account Link, because your invoice will give you your account number and, of course, your billing address zip code. As mentioned before, once you're logged in, you'll be presented with different options. You can see a snapshot of your invoice history with TRA and whether you have a balance due. You can also view the details of a particular invoice, and you can make a payment on any open invoice via credit or debit card or by an ACH withdrawal from your checking account. If at any time you decide that you would like to set up a login for My Account Link, your client relationship manager or anyone on the accounting team will be happy to assist you with setting that up. Finally, I just want to mention that our accounting team at TRA is always eager to take your emails or phone calls to answer any questions you might have regarding your invoices or how to make payments. At this time, I'll turn the presentation back over to Carrie.
All right, thank you, Linda. I'd like to now walk you through TRA's sponsor website, our plan sponsor link site. You may access this website on the same method that Linda just walked through by accessing TRA's main website, tra401k.com. And just like the My Account Link login, you'd use the drop-down on the login link and choose the Plan Sponsor link login. You may also access the site directly by typing in www.tra401kclient.com. This website houses a lot of our plan information, as well as serves as a secure communication portal. First, I'd like to just introduce you to the website, and then I'll walk you through our year-end data collection process. If you are a 1231 year-end plan, this will help you submit your 2016 annual information. It's really a swift process that walks you step by step through our collection process. If you have a plan year-end that's different than 1231, you will not see the year-end data collection task on your site at this time, but will closer to the end of your upcoming plan year-end. We'll start by learning how to register for the portal. At this time, you will need to first register for the site. This is easily done by clicking on the first time user link. Enter your email address we have on file for you and click submit. The system will generate a temporary password and send it to the email address you indicated. This temporary password can be changed to a password of your choice once you access the portal. If you receive an error when attempting to register, it typically means that the email address you entered does not match what Carey has documented in our database. If that is the case, please just contact Mary Beth to confirm the address we have on file. Once you receive your password, you can now access the Plan Sponsor Link portal. You would enter your username, which is your email address, and then your temporary password as it was emailed to you. One quick item to note, if you are a returning user, you just need to enter in your username and password to access the portal. If you at any time forget your password, you can easily request a new temporary password by clicking the Forgot Password link. Similar to your initial registration, you would just enter your email address and click Submit. A new temporary password would then be emailed to you. And as indicated previously, you're more than welcome to customize your password once you do access the portal. Upon accessing the portal, you'll always see your active task list first. This list will contain items posted by TRA, but not yet opened by you, the plan sponsor. The number at the top in this example is 5, shows how many new items are currently on your task list. Items will be removed from your active task list once you click download, or in the case of the year-end data collection file, once you complete and submit the information. The plan documents are permanently stored on the Documents tab. If you have sponsor more than one plan, you will see both plans on your active task list. A bold blue line would separate the plans and identify which plan the task item belonged to. The next tab that I want to review is the Data Collection tab. This tab is where you're able to access previously completed data collection projects. If you ever had a question on what you might have answered in the past or what information you provided, you can simply access the information here. The next tab would be the Document tab. This is where you will find copies of your plan documents, notices to distribute to plan participants, summary plan descriptions, and also the plan service agreement. It's also where TRA will post your completed compliance report on an annual basis. As Linda mentioned, no changes are occurring at this time in regards to your fees, but TRA does need an updated plan service agreement due to the acquisition. So underneath the documents, when you log in here, you will see plan services and fee agreement posted. Please download that file. It will not delete off of here until TRA chooses to do so. It will always remain out here if you need to re-access it. But we are requesting that you review the file and return to TRA. The next tab is the Secure File Transfers tab. This tab allows TRA to share confidential information with you and vice versa. To send a file, you would just need to click the New Transfer button. Select the TRA employee to who you want to send your file to by selecting from the drop-down box that's presented. You can add any comments that you deem necessary, select the file that you want to send, and then just click Send. You'll receive a message stating that the file has been sent, and the person receiving the file will also receive an email stating you sent one. Our employee will then retrieve that file by accessing our internal portal. Files sent by you to TRA will be stored in your sent items. TRA can also send secure files to you in the same manner. You would receive an email stating a file had been sent to you. You could then access the portal, click on the Secure File Transfer tab, and any file sent to you by TRA would be seen in your inbox. The final tab is our Industry Bulletin tab. We're currently not using this tab, but if we do start in the future, we'll alert you at that time. One last thing that I quickly wanted to review was how to change your password. You can do so at any time by clicking on the drop-down box next to your name in the upper right-hand corner. You would select the Change Password link and complete the information requested. Your password will now be changed upon clicking Submit. At any time you're accessing the information on the Plan Sponsor Link site and have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact Mary Beth or one of her team members. We are here to help and would love to assist you in navigating the site. Next, I'd like to walk through our data collection process. TRA utilizes an online data collection annually to collect the necessary information to complete your year-end compliance testing in 5500. Each year, you will receive an email requesting the data, which will contain a link to the Plan Sponsor Link website and will land you on the active task page. Again, if you are a 12/31 plan year end, be on the lookout for an email to complete this information later today. Once you are back to the active task tab of the Plan Sponsor Link site, you would just need to click on the words Begin Task to the year-end data collection file to begin completing the information for your retirement plan. If you don't see this task, please contact Mary Beth or one of our team members for assistance. Once you begin the task, the website will guide you through the various steps and information required. TRA has pre-populated the information wherever possible. The first step that you'll be brought to is general information. Here, please enter and update your company address and phone number accordingly. If additions are needed, click on the plus sign to add information. Each step does have the ability for you to add notes if there's additional information or clarification you'd like to provide to TRA. Just click on the small notes icon to do so. Once the data is complete and accurate, click the Save button to move on to the next step. The next step is our company data. Similar to the last screen, please update or add information as necessary. We try to pre-populate any information that will carry over from year to year. If you notice an error in anything that's currently populated, you may edit it, or if anything's missing, please complete with the requested information. Click Save to move on to the next step. You'll be brought to our Principal step. This screen requests the ownership and officer information TRA requires for accurate compliance testing. You may add, edit, delete as necessary, but as noted, percentages do need to total at least 100%. Firms with no ownership, such as nonprofit entities, should just make one entry using the company name, entering no title and 100% for ownership. Once the information is updated and at least totals at 100%, you can click Save to move on to the next step, which will bring you to family relationships. Like principals, family attribution is an important part of the regulations surrounding compliance testing for retirement plans. Please add, delete, edit the information supplied as appropriate. And once completed, again, click Save to move on to the next step. Other businesses owned. Ownership in other businesses is another important part of the regulations surrounding compliance testing for retirement plans. Please add, delete, and edit the information supplied, again, as appropriate. Another unique offering with the notes section is if you do have any additional information you would feel would be helpful in determining the ownership or potential relationships between companies, is just to click on the notes icon and add a small note here. Once you have completed this step, just click Save to move on to the next. This tab reflects current contacts we have coded within our system. If you notice any issues with any contacts on this screen, if you need someone added or someone removed, you will need to contact Mary Beth or one of our team members to request it. Once you have reviewed the information and are satisfied with the results, you may click Save to move on to the next step. This tab is a series of questionnaire items required for Carey to effectively administer the compliance testing for your plan. If you need any assistance answering these questions, help is just a phone call away to provide that question-by-question guidance. Questions labeled with the red asterisk are fields that require a response. So you'll see here the red asterisk items, and they do need to select an item from the drop-down. If you do not answer one of the drop-down items and try to click Save, it will not allow you to move forward. Once you have completed the information and have answered all of the asterisk items, you'll be allowed to click Save and move on to the next screen. The next screen is our 5500 collection. This tab is a series of questionnaire items again, which are required for Carey to effectively prepare the IRS Form 5500 for your plan. Questions labeled with the red asterisk are fields that require a response. Once complete, you again would just click the Save to move on to the next step, which will bring you to our employee step. This step is where the census data is collected. This can be completed manually if desired through an export-import feature or on the screen. If you desire the manual approach, here's a few tips to consider. You may click on this piece of paper with a downward-facing arrow to export. When you export it, it will open up an Excel document. You may click on the first tab to get an understanding of the field descriptions and what we're looking for. If you decide to complete the step on the screen, you may click on the field description link here to again receive an explanation of the various column headings and what data you should include. If you scroll all the way to the right, you will see all of the information that we're currently requesting. When editing, please make sure to complete all fields as appropriate, including the hours of service field. You may click on the piece of paper with pencil symbols to edit employee by employee. And you'll notice that there are fields here that do contain a red asterisk and are required, such as the hours field. The system will total the number of employees you entered, in this case, just one at the time. Remember to enter all employees receiving W-2 wages, not just those participating in the plan. If there was an error or warning, you'll see in the yellow bar here that you can click to view the issue. This will try to guide you through providing the most accurate information possible. Errors do need to be corrected prior to submitting. Warnings can be ignored if the information is accurate. Again, if you have any questions on any of these steps, we encourage you to contact our office. You may speak with Mary Beth or one of our team members for guidance. The final step, once you have submitted the information or re-imported the census information, is our final approval step. If each step contains a green check mark, you are ready to sign and submit. If you notice any red X's, you must resolve those issues prior to clicking Sign and Submit. You're encouraged to contact Mary Beth or an available team member as needed to resolve any of those issues. Upon clicking Sign and Submit, You will be asked to populate your name and email address. Upon submitting, TRA will be notified that your data was uploaded, and our staff will take steps to complete the necessary compliance work for your plan. I want to thank you all for attending this webcast this morning. I hope that you have a better understanding of who we are here at TRA and how we really are dedicated to providing you exceptional service on your retirement plan. Again, thank you here from us at TRA for your service.
Thank you, Carrie. Looks like we have quite a few questions already populated in the queue, so I'm just going to go ahead and jump right into those. First question, am I still going to be working with Mary Beth?
Yes, I will still be here. I'm not going anywhere. You can continue to call me. I'll work on any plan questions or problems that you may have, just like I've always done.
Thank you, Mary Beth. Follow-up question to that. Will you still have a Pittsburgh location?
I can jump in on that one. Mary Beth and Linda, like they said, they are still going to be here. They're going to be transitioning from their current office and into home offices, but they will still be located in the Pittsburgh location.
Thank you, Carrie. What if I can't reach Mary Beth or Linda? Am I going to have an urgent, and I have an urgent question?
TRA has a fully staffed client relations team that is able to handle any and all plan-related questions. You can contact our main office line at toll-free at 1-888-872-2364 and ask to speak with any client relations manager who will be able to help you.
Thank you, Mary Beth. Next question. My plan year just ended on 12/31. When can I expect to receive my census request?
Just keep an eye out. You should be receiving an email. It will come from Mary Beth later today.
Thank you. Am I going to have to repopulate all of my data, or will it be repopulated with data I've already provided to BPA?
Great question. TRA will pre-populate as much data as possible, so you will not have to try to recreate that information. If information is missing and it is a required field with that red asterisk, you will need to answer it, but we have tried to pre-populate as much as possible.
Next question. If I lose or lock up my password for the plan sponsor link website, what if I lose or lock up my password for the plan sponsor link website?
If you cannot access the Plan Sponsor Link website due to login credentials, so if you forget your password or maybe you lock up the system, just remember that there is a link on that on our landing page with a forgot password. You just need to click on that link. You'll need to enter in the email address we have on file, and a new temporary password would be submitted to you.
Thank you. Next question. I've always been able to fax my data. Are you saying that I can't do that anymore?
TRA will accommodate you during your submission in any way they can. If you're unable to submit your data through our preferred electronic submission on our website, we do offer the secure file transfer option through the Plan Sponsor Link website, which will get the information over to me and my team in a secure fashion.
Thank you, Mary Beth. Next question. Can we have multiple users?
Yes, you can have multiple users accessing the Plan Sponsor Link website. If you do have individuals that you're wanting to access to review only specific items, just work with Mary Beth or other members of the client relationship team, and we can assist on setting up additional profiles.
Thank you, Carrie. Do we continue to send deferral checks to Mary Beth?
Deferral checks will actually switch to our processing team. You'll be alerted when we have fully moved over that process. So right now, you would continue the process until you're alerted to do something different. But we do have a dedicated processing team here, which will handle all of the transactional items soon going forward.
Thank you, Carrie. Next question. Are my fees going to change?
I can take that question. No, they're not going to change for 2017. You should already have gotten a fee schedule from BPA for your 2017 fees, and TRA is going to be honoring that fee schedule. If at this time you have specific questions about your fees, feel free to contact Mary Beth with your questions. And also, when you receive TRA's plan service agreement, it will include your fees on the Schedule B attachment, so be sure to look for that as well.
Thank you, Linda. Next question. I work for an accounting firm that handles multiple clients who are with BPA. We already have submitted the 2016 information for these clients. Will we need to do it again for TRA?
If you have already submitted the 2016 census information, we will work with the individuals, with Mary Beth or other individuals at BPA to ensure that we get the information. If there's additional items that do need clarification that weren't answered within those initial submissions, we may ask for you to complete that, but no, you should not have to redo work that you've already done.
Thank you, Carrie. Next question. When can I expect my first invoice from TRA?
I'll take that question again. If you're on, now my answer is assuming you're a calendar year end plan on a calendar year, then you can expect to receive the invoice, which will cover the first quarter of 2017, probably sometime in the first 2 weeks of February. We're still working to get everything set up in our systems, but we expect to have it done by the end of this month, and then we'll generate those first quarter invoices. After that, your invoice timing will fall into our regular billing cycle, and so then you'll receive the second quarter invoice during mid-March, third quarter mid-June, and so on. If you are an off-calendar year plan, the timing will adjust accordingly to correspond with your plan's quarters.
Thank you, Linda. Next question. We have a payroll this week. Should we send our 401k breakdown for this week to BPA via secure email or start using TRA's website?
Whatever you're most comfortable with. You could do either option. At this time, we will still be using the BPA email addresses, but you will soon see some updated communication for TRA email addresses. If you would continue to send, it will forward on, but good secure method would be using that secure portal through our Plan Sponsor Link website. And once you're in there and you select the file to send, you could select either Mary Beth or Linda as normal for sending the file to.
Thank you, Carrie. I have a payroll on January 27th, 2017. Should I send the distribution for my employees to TRA, and how?
You can continue to send the distribution, I assume that would be the check, as you previously have, and we'll forward it on as necessary. Like I previously mentioned, we'll send out communication on changes to deposits when our processing team is ready to fully handle those.
Thank you. Who is our 401k contact now? Still Bob and Karen? If not, who?
It would depend, I guess, on your situation. I can answer that. If Bob and Karen were your investment advisors, if you had that relationship with them, they would still be, you would still continue that relationship with them. TRA has purchased the third-party administration of the firm, so your contact would then move to Mary Beth or another team member within TRA if that's decided, but you would continue working with us on any compliance testing type information, deposits, transactions, things like that. And again, if you had that relationship with McWhinney's financial office, you would continue that relationship as well.
Carrie, can I add something here? I believe that most of your financial advisors have been also notified of this acquisition. If indeed going forward you find out that they don't know about it or they don't have our direct contact information, just let me know, let Mary Beth or Linda know, and we'll be glad to get that to them.
Thank you. Will Mary Beth and Linda have new phone numbers and addresses?
We will be updating contact information, and we'll be sending out communication on that shortly. Any current contact information would continue to get forwarded while we're getting used to updating that new TRA contact information.
Thank you. We'll wait a couple more minutes. There's no more questions in the queue. So in the meantime, we're going to wrap up this webinar session. If you'd like to continue the conversation, or if you want to request a link to view the webinar, you can contact Mary Beth as you have in the past. I also will be sending out a link to the recorded webinar to everybody that had attended, so you can expect that in the next day or two. And again, we appreciate your time and participation. Looks like we have another question. Will financial advisors still be Bob, Karen, and also Michelle?
Again, I'll answer this for you, Carrie. If Bob, Karen, and Michelle are your financial advisors, McWhinney Financial, it still is your financial advisor on the plan. They will still be your contact there. TRA acquired BPA, the TPA services of it, but Bob, Karen, and Michelle will still be your investment financial advisors.
Thank you. Okay, if there's no other questions, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. We appreciate your time and participation. Thank you, and have a good rest of the day. Thank you, Linda, Mary Beth, and Carrie.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye-bye.